called Ikot Ekong. We want employment. We want good roads. Give us our rights. We want potable water. Pay us compensation and others. The chairman, Labor and Industrial Relations in Ikot Ekong community, Dr. Linus Ukoekong, while addressing the protesters, expressed disappointment with the company's management for paying deaf ear to the plight of the people of the community. We have made several representations to Sterling Petroleum Nigeria Limited and Natural Oil Service operating on our land. We have written several times. We even reported to the police and other security agencies, and they have invited unity, decided to stage a peaceful protest today to openly tell them that we are here. They are supposed to recognize us as landowners. They came into our farmland, destroy our crops, and led their oil pipelines without our consent and permissions. This is from Ikot Ekong, and according to them, the village council of Ikot Ekong had sought for dialogue with the Sterling Petroleum Nigeria Limited and the neighboring villages, except Ikot Ekong.
Something is telling me that is not authentication of that community to be captured in the settlement plan involving the two. We had it in the report that it has not yielded any progress in that light. So I want to think that it could be that there are certain requirements for the interest of the community to be captured so that the other neighboring communities that have been captured or benefited from what is apparently due there, did not meet up with that requirement. And if they said that they've actually, maybe there is a matter in court, maybe there is autonomy tussle, maybe with the community, maybe they've actually not measured up to that point, that could probably warrant, the current plight. Yes, their crops, their land, their pollution and all that stuff is affected, their economic life is affected, and it's within their right to ventilate their displeasure. However, I think there are better ways of also doing that. If the approach they've made so far has not yielded any positive result, it could also be that the lawmaker or the leadership within that space, whether in government, whether in the industry, the oil and gas, you can also explore that channel and see what is apparently going on, and see that if there are any infractions, it should be corrected as soon as possible.
All right, our next story for today is from Lagos State. Lagos State markets traders, especially in Balogun Island local government area of the state, bemoan multiple levies that they pay to the government and alleged extortion. Speaking with journalists on Tuesday, some traders at the Balogun market claims that they are compelled to pay 50,000 in 6 months, while others pay over 100,000 annually. The traders also claim that they pay 70,000 in tax daily, while saying that they will be forced to evacuate their stalls if they fail to make the payment. A traders at Balogun Market, simply identified as Emmanuel, claimed that traders pay more than 100,000 a year. Emmanuel said, we pay 50,000 or 60,000 in 6 months. We pay 100,000 or above yearly. He said, for me, per year they collect 50,000, and every Saturday and Sunday they collect 300 from traders. What they are doing is illegal, but the thing is that if we don't have any other choice, because we don't have shops in the market. When contacted, the chief press secretary to the state governor, Bon-Iya Akosile, said, although they are working, every working person must pay tax, whether petty trading or big store. Yes, it is not a new thing. I mean, if you have gone to markets before, you realize that some of these people, there are committee that goes to markets to collect levy from these people. Yes, but I mean, is there any way government can step in to regulate or streamline the number of levy imposed on the traders? Because according to what they are complaining here, in a year, they pay more than 100,000. And this is just the one that I mentioned. The ones that some of the guys who come to the market and say pay for the security and all of those, they have not even mentioned. Is there something the government can do to streamline this?
If you're asking whether there's something government can do, government, I can attest to their claim because I've been in that space before. Is in Lagos, particularly the market in question is highly populated market. And if you look at the story, these are not just shop owners. It's in various categories, both for shop owners, both for petty traders, those who line along the street line. They are billed and they are levied. Another angle of the story has it that even those who come on weekend tradings, they are levied, even including on Sunday. So if you are asking what is government going to do, government know what to do, but they are just playing a deaf ear to the yearning, and this will trickle down to every other thing in the economy. Yes, you can hype the economic status of Lagos. These are some of the persons or people or the channels upon fend for themselves and also to face this plight unattended to. And it has been on like that for years, particularly in Lagos. And I know it's a cut across the board, particularly Lagos is notorious
now,
for that.
According to one of the marketers, Mr. Emmanuel, he's saying that they know that this is illegal, but if you don't do it, they will push them out.
Of course.
But is there nothing, I mean, we are not talking about one person. It's a body. What if, is there something the marketers can do to reduce this? Because, I mean, it's on the high.
The point is the leadership. The leadership of the market supports so. Then they are also, it is a cartel. From the government angle, the revenue collection point, the babalojas, the yalojas will be serviced. They are also to remit to certain persons. It is an hierarchy. So it's from one level to the other, one level to the other. So if you revolt, it is a cartel, organized cartel that you will be ruthlessly dealt with. And that's why I say it is a act that it is legal, but it has a coloration of the backing of the law supporting it. And they will hide under the premise that you have to pay tax. But then again, we are not opposed to people paying tax. But if I'm going to pay tax, let it be a transparent medium, a transparent pattern of paying tax. Not that some boys will come, they will tell you the babaloja wants to collect, the community chiefs, the palace, because it's also, as Balogun, the palace is also it. And something must...
At the time, an electrician climbed the pole, but while he was in the middle of the task, power was restored. He was said to have gotten a shock from a naked wire fall off balance, crashed onto the ground and died on the spot. According to an eyewitness, there was no electricity before he started the connection. But while he was at it, power was restored, he was electrocuted. Those around initially fled, but later Mr. Adenkan went to Aregbe police station to report before the Community Development Association members joined him. When contacted, the police public relations officer in the state, SP Omolola Odutola, confirmed the incident.
That whenever the power authority guys come around and